back with My Hero Academia. This time, episode 8 of season 3. I nearly lost myself there, and I sort of messed up my intro. I don't usually do that. But it's supposed to be back with another reaction. But yeah, this is going to be season 3, episode 8. We wrapped up the fight that's been going on for about 4 episodes now. So we wrapped up that fight, and then we lost Bakugo to the villains. He's been taken by the League of Villains now. He's a prisoner, and yeah, it was all about the aftermath of that battle, saying that apparently 15 had been knocked unconscious. Out of the 40 students who were there, 15 were knocked unconscious. Another 13 were injured. Or was it 11 that were injured? 13 were left unharmed, and then 1 was missing. I don't know, I might be wrong, but apparently out of the 6 heroes as well, Pixie Bob has got a serious head injury, and Ragdoll is missing. My first impression, I said it in the reaction then, that she's dead, but now that I'm thinking about it, this show has not held back on that really, so I think they would have said if she was dead or not. It definitely implies that she's dead, but who knows? She might not be. I think they would have told us that she died, but who knows? But after that, all the students are back in the hospital, and Yaoyorozu has come in clutch with that tracker that she put on the Nomu, and also through the work of good detective work, the police and the heroes might have discovered where the League of Villains base is, and they're saying that they're going to bring a lot of pros in on this rescue mission to help get Bakugo back. All Might included. Who else is going to be involved, I don't know. But yeah, the pro heroes aren't the only ones who are going to be going. I think there's going to be a bit of a insurrection from Class 1A, because Kirishima and Todoroki found out that Yaoyorozu made a tracker to help track down the League of Villains, and now they wanted to make like another receiver, because she gave one to All Might for the pro heroes to use. They wanted to make another one so that Class 1A can track where Bakugo is. Kirishima's all up for it. I assume Todoroki's all up for it as well, since it was their idea. And Iida seems to be against it, because he's all about by the book, do everything right. And they're asking Midoriya now. Midoriya is definitely going to go. He's not gonna miss up on the chance to go after Bakugo. So yeah, we're just gonna see where it all goes. So shall we just get into season 3, episode 8 of My Hero Academia, starting now? Who's going, who's staying? That was quick. Whoa, look at his arm. He blasted through it.
But in a crisis situation, it's possible for those limiters to fall away, allowing someone to use 100%. We call it hysterical strength. You sustain this type of injury, even just 2 or 3 more times. I don't think you're going to be able to move your arms anymore. For now, focus on rehabilitation. Use them a lot. Don't forget, you did say something. Healing begins.
Kota sent him a letter.
Sorry I punched you on the balls. Thank you for saving me, even though you just met me. Please, get better soon so I can thank you in person, okay? Go then. We're gonna have to give it back that night. I would like to request your assistance, sir.
I've received an emergency summons.
All Might and Endeavour That's genius as well. Whoa! Headshot. Wow, they're pulling out the stops with this. Gran Torino as well. Tiger. They're pulling out all the stops with this. Community Woods and Mount Lady. They're not messing around with this one. They're both coming.
Hold on. Once you stopped me when I acted recklessly. You received amnesty with me after Hosu. What are you talking about?
They don't know about staying.
You know you don't like us breaking rules, but
Oh!
I'm frustrated too, and concerned, obviously. I'm the class rep, damn it. Have you not stopped to think about where I'm coming from? What are you saying? You don't care how I feel. Stand behind my classmates. You can't be serious. You're the best. Now,
Wow!
talk strategy. Will you join the League of Villains?
Hell no.
Go throw yourself in the traffic. And something far worse is about to begin. If there's even a hint that physical combat might break out, I'll make you retreat immediately. So in other words,
Good luck.
I'm your watchman. Exactly.
Same goes for me. A rescue without us fighting. It's not plausible. Once we see the situation firsthand and realize how difficult it can be, we should understand their plan is completely unrealistic.
Okay. So she doesn't believe it can...
Coordinates indicate Camino Ward, Yokohama City, and Kanagawa.
Camino Ward, of course.
Travel time.
Bakugo wouldn't think twice about going after the villains if he were here. What about you, Midoriya? He's my friend. Meddling when you don't technically have to. The essence of being a hero.
Going really off the books with this one.
These criminals already know what we look like, remember? We have to consider that we could be attacked at any moment.
Yeah, you're right. Stealth mode. You're standing out even more, Midoriya.
Really.
Cool! What you looking at?
Really?
This is me, incognito.
It works.
I feel so ridiculous.
You are.
I don't know, I gotta dig it.
The red hair.
You talking to me? We're just a few circles cruising for hot girls. Close enough. To apologize.
Whoa! Look at Aizawa!
They're gonna get those kids killed. They should be shot. The mood was changing. You could feel it in the air. People were turning against heroes. They didn't do something.
This is what...
It was just going to get worse.
This is what the League of Villains wanted.
Isn't that strange? The heroes are becoming the bad guys. Seems like modern day heroes sure have it rough.
Has Mr. Breast changed his mask?
Dobby, let him go.
What?
You know you'll just fight. It's fine. We're recruiting him, so we should treat him as an equal. Besides, he's smart enough to know he can't take us all, right? After all,
I don't think Bakugo cares. Wait! Boom! Blowing the hand off.
I'm done listening to your endless talk.
Go on, Bakugo.
Can you not get to the point, or do you just like your own voice? Well, screw you.
Did you see what he just did?
I want to win just like All Might. No matter what you have to offer me. That will never change, do you understand?
Nice. What? Ah! Is there enough for an end credit scene? We'll let the credits roll and we'll see. Nope, not enough time for an end credit scene. Oh! Wow. Wow. Okay. We're heading right into the next thing. So we've gone from this battle that's lasted 4 episodes. Basically, the last episode was the ending of the battle and the transition, and now we're heading into something else. We're heading into something huge Midoriya said so. Start at the beginning again. This hysterical strength that Midoriya has. I'm sure there's at least someone watching this who's experienced something like that, like someone who just pushes past every boundary that the body has when something's going on. Possible permanent damage. This is permanent damage, and if he keeps doing it, he won't be able to move his arms. Holy shit! But there's a slight loophole that they said. They said if you do it 2 or 3 more times, you'll never be able to move your arms again. He didn't say 1 more time, so I have a feeling we're going to see that again. We're going to see Midoriya pull out the 1,000,000% again. But yeah, I was saying a few episodes back that there's no reason to get rid of Muscular, but Muscular is a cool villain and I wish he'd stuck around, but he's left his mark. He was only in it for a couple of episodes, but he's left his mark. He has left permanent damage on Midoriya. The class is divided, mostly. Since there's 5 of them on this mission, I would say that it's 5 against 15, but then again, Hagakure and Jiro didn't really get a vote, and Iida and Yaoyorozu are only here because they believe the plan. Well, Yaoyorozu definitely. She believes the plan will fail, and she's just letting them. Like, I'll let you go along with this, and then you'll see that we can't do it, and then you'll fall back. That's what she's thinking. And Iida is only there just so that they don't get into any fights. They hope that they can make this stealthy. They want to make this a stealthy operation. In that case, you should have waited for Hagakure to wake up, the invisible girl. You should have waited for her to wake up before you did this. But, no matter. We got five people heading to Camino Ward. The Star Wars references and Star Wars hints keep on coming, which makes me even more excited for watching Star Wars Visions, which has recently come out. I wonder if I don't know this. I'm ashamed that I don't know this. But did the studio that makes My Hero Academia were they able to make a Star Wars episode? Because the creator of My Hero Academia would have loved to do a Star Wars animation. Hence the reason why we get all these Star Wars references. We got Camino Ward here. There was Tatooine Station in the first episode. Dagobah Beach. I believe Shinzo's school was called Naboo. So, and I'm sure there's been other ones, but I can't really remember. But yeah, there's been quite a few Star Wars references in this. But yeah, the five UA students, they're not the only ones heading to Camino Ward. We saw an incredible lineup of heroes coming into this. New heroes that we haven't seen before, with awesome fucking designs. First of all Might's in on this. Endeavor's in on this. The top 2 heroes are in on this. Then we had Best Genist was coming. He's the number 4 hero. Then we had Tiger, who's coming. I'm gonna try and go back and see all the heroes that are on the way. Edge Shot. He looks insane. Number 5 hero. So where's the number 3? We got All Might number 1, Endeavor number 2, Best Genist number 4, and Edge Shot number 5. Who else? Gang Orca. He looks like a whale. He's number 10. A humanoid whale wearing a suit. Sleek white suit. Nicely done. Gran Torino is on the way. Gran Torino is coming back. I mean, I knew that he'd come back at some point because he's in the fucking intro. And then Tiger is on the way as well. We saw him leaving Mandalay and Kota behind. Kamui Woods and Mount Lady are on the way as well. This is a huge lineup of pros that are coming in. You really pulled out all the stops for this, except for the number 3 hero, and then number 6 through 9. They're not on their way. Don't know where the hell they are. But then again, this is a worldwide thing. There's the other like the number 3 hero is probably in another country, probably somewhere. Who knows? Because all they've ever said is like number 1, number 2 hero. They don't say number 1, number 2 in Japan or anything. So I assume that all heroes come from separate countries. If Yaoyorozu wouldn't have come, then the mission wouldn't have been the mission wouldn't have happened at all, because they need her to track down where Bakugo is. Without her, it would have been a no-go at all. But she did come out, as well as Midoriya. Of course, we knew Midoriya was going to come out. Even after that phone call with his mother, saying, "Do you really need to go back to UA?" That's hard. It must be so hard for his mother for Midoriya to just keep getting injured like this. She's got to be so worried. And there's nothing worse than the worried, sick and disapproving parent. There's nothing worse. But yeah, Yaoyorozu and Midoriya weren't the only ones. Iida also came out, and the way he sees it is they're doing basically what he was doing with Stain, disobeying the rules, and it nearly cost him. He full-on punched Midoriya in the face. Wow, that shocked me just as much as it shocked the other characters. But yeah, he's just angry because he believes they're just disregarding what he thinks and what he's feeling, because this is exactly what he did with Stain. And it came down to Todoroki and Midoriya to save him from that. And then he started talking about him being class rep. And when I thought about at that point, I thought about the title of the episode, from Iida to Midoriya, and I thought, oh my god, is Iida about to pass down the title of class rep to Midoriya? But no, he didn't, thank god. So Iida's coming as well, if only to make sure that they don't get into any fights, and Yaoyorozu's coming on to make sure. Well, she's there to just show them that this plan of yours is going to fail, and when you see how bad it is, you're going to back away and let the heroes do it. Because there really is no reason. As it stands now, there really is no reason for them to be going after him. If it comes to the episode when they do rescue him, though, and the pro heroes couldn't have done it, and it was only because they were there that they succeeded, then we're vindicated. But right now, they are completely off the books for no reason. And even when they got there, after a 2-hour train drive, Jesus, I wouldn't be taking a train that late at night, even especially if it was going to take 2 hours. But unless I was coming home from somewhere, I wouldn't be going somewhere at that time. But once they got there to Camino Ward, we saw they had to get disguises. Out of the 5 disguises, I'd say Todoroki's is the best, because he's covering his hair. So Todoroki looks the most unrecognisable out of them. The most recognisable is probably Kirishima or Midoriya because of the hair. You cannot disguise that green and red hair. Yaoyorozu and Iida's are decent, but you can still very much tell that it's them. If I saw Todoroki's character, just a picture of Todoroki's disguise, I wouldn't say that's Todoroki. It doesn't look like him whatsoever. But the others are pretty recognisable. Yaoyorozu is decent. But yeah, there's no disguising that green and red hair from Kirishima and Midoriya at all. But we also saw the press conference. Aizawa in a suit. I questioned who that fucking was ages ago when I first saw that outro, and we saw Aizawa standing side on. Like, they were purposefully hiding this side of his face just to keep that scar from being seen. If I would have seen that scar, you know it's Aizawa. But because you see him from side on, it doesn't look like Aizawa, with his hair all neatly done and clean shaven. It doesn't look like Aizawa. But yeah, the public is turning on UA and heroes in general, because the League of Villains has constantly undermined them. They've managed to slip through and injure and abduct people right under the heroes' noses, and yeah, people are losing faith. And this is exactly what Shigaraki wanted. This is exactly what he wanted. It's exactly what all the League of Villains wanted. The last scene, I knew Bakugo wasn't going to stand down. Like, the second they take the restraints off him, I knew exactly what he was going to do. Like, when Shigaraki said, like, he's not stupid enough to start fighting when he can't possibly hope to beat all of us. You haven't spent as much time with Bakugo as we have. He will fight no matter what. And despite how much he acts like a villain sometimes, he's got the drive to win. He's got the drive. He may not be the most compassionate person, and he may not care about saving people, but good God, is he going to fight? He's going to fight all the time. And I love it. I love it so much. But that's where the episode ended. The 5 students are in Kamino Ward, about to track down Bakugo in these stupid disguises, and Bakugo is now up against the League of Villains. Holy shit. Things are getting intense! And you know what? I may record another episode today, so I'm going to end this right now, and possibly get into the next episode in a minute. So that's all we've got for now. That's all we've got for this week of My Hero Academia. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!